Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time, hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Jane, aka Keeping It MJ, and here I do lifestyle, fashion, self-care vlogs. The one thing that I know is that I love to dress up, and today's video we're going to talk about modesty. Is it boring? Is it not boring? Is it the best policy? I don't know. What do you think? So modesty does not have to be boring. I think when people think about modesty, they think about a grandmother. They think about just wearing some long out of style skirt with a sloppy random boring shirt and, like, I don't know, pearls and just like some socks and some Mary Jane shoes. I don't know. But no, you really don't have to wear like boring clothing to be modest. Like what I'm wearing right now, you know, someone might not choose to wear a tank top underneath a sweater. They might go for like a full shirt, but the fact that I'm covered, honestly, is, to me, modesty. Like I look good right now. I'm fine. Even though I'm wearing like a dark color, I popped on this really cute cardigan, which I love, cardigan slash sweater, and it is just one of my favorite colors. If you wear something that brings life to something that might be a monochrome color, a black color, dark color, and you just add some splash of color to it with a long cardigan or a sweater, honestly, I feel like that's so cute, and it's definitely not boring if you add color to any outfit. The second reason why I think, and I just realized that I didn't list this, but the second reason that I think modesty doesn't have to be boring or isn't boring is that you have social media platforms just like this. You have Instagram, you have YouTube, right? You have Pinterest, you have bloggers who literally make blogs about modest clothing, and those bloggers have a wonderful sense of style and fashion, and I think the more you take in content that promotes fashion, that gravitates towards you, especially fashion that's modest, you're going to want to step up your game. You're going to want to dress modestly, but also add up some spice to your wardrobe. So just think about this, right? You go on Pinterest and you type in modest fashion or cute modest outfits, right? Just think about it. And then you come across all these different looks, all these different styles, and you're so ready to go and look in your closet and see if you can recreate these looks. It's crazy. Like sometimes you see something on Pinterest and you're like, man, I had no idea I could do that. For instance, on one of my videos, the transitional spring fashion look video that I did, I got one of my ideas from Pinterest where you can wear a turtleneck and then wear a nice camisole dress, and that's literally like warmth and cool clothing combined. So I really love Pinterest for just helping me pick out what to wear. My board is like, it has a lot of stuff. Just find a blogger or find an influencer that you really like and you love the way that they dress, and try to not copy exactly what they're wearing, but tailor it to your style, your taste, your being. Like, I can't even talk right now, but you know what I mean. You can get inspiration from Instagram, you can get inspiration from social media, and it doesn't have to be a place where you see naughty things going on and you see people showing a lot of cleavage and showing this and that. And I just want to keep in mind, or have you keep in mind, that modest fashion is different for different people, and that everyone has their boundaries when it comes to fashion. You know, one person might say, hey, I can wear this skirt that comes to my knee, and to me that's modest. And someone else might be like, no, it has to come to my ankle. You see what I mean? Like, it's different, but obviously modesty has to deal with, you know what, let's pause. There are a few definitions of modesty online. I just googled it, and the one that I kind of like that appears is behavior, manner, or appearance intended to avoid impropriety or indecency. So modesty is not just limited to your clothing, right? It's really every part of who you are, whether that's your speech, your manner, your behavior, your look, your appearance. You know, it really channels itself into different areas of who you are. But when it comes to clothing, you can honestly still be fabulous and be modest. Yes, you don't want to be showy, you don't want to be out here doing the most, and some people will say no, like, do what you want to do, that's fine. Each to his own. I'm not here to tell you how to dress or to scold you for dressing a certain way, but for me, I honestly strive every day to dress as modestly as I can, and I hope that in the process of doing that, I'm not stumbling anyone else who's trying to be modest and who looks at me and they're like, whoa, like, that's not modest. I've seen people who claim that, you know, they might be Christian or who say that they're modest, and then sometimes they might wear something that is totally not modest. Yeah, it's one of those things that I honestly feel like you have to look at the definition of what modesty is and then examine yourself and look to see, like, is this too showy? Is this too inappropriate? You know what I mean? Depends on everyone's reasons, you know, like, it could be for religious reasons. It could be because maybe you're not confident in your body yet. It could be so many different reasons for why people choose to dress modestly. But for me, it's a way of life. It is something that is influenced by my faith. And because of that, I use the guideline, which for me is the Bible, and other guidelines to make sure that what I'm wearing is modest. There's always room for improvement though. But hopefully this helps you guys understand that modesty doesn't have to be boring. I just love the different things that you can do with blazers, with sweaters, with anything that you can layer on. For me, once I layer something on, I know that I'm covered, but adding a hat, a fedora, sunglasses, rings, a necklace, you know, a nice little jazzy earring. This is pretty simple, it's just a stud. But just adding different accessories to something that might be boring on its own is a game changer. So modesty does not have to be boring, and if modesty is the best policy to you, then so be it. If you guys like videos like this, please like, please subscribe. And for anyone out there who might at times feel bad about dressing modestly or they feel ashamed, please do not. Take pride in your taste and your style, and spice it up if you need to, but do it in a way that's so classy, and do it in a tasteful manner, you know, and get help, get inspiration, look on Instagram, use those hashtags, use that search engine. Thank you again for watching. Keep the love, keep it positive, keep it stylish, dress up anyway. I'm adding on to my phrase and slogan. But as always, I will be keeping it MJ. Bye guys. Mwah.